In this video, we're going to be showing you guys how to set up your Trident Markets trading accounts. So before I get started of how to actually create your live trading accounts, I want to walk you through the website. So this is tridentmarkets.com. It is a broker that allows us to trade CFDs in the financial markets, right? So if you're trading Forex, if you're trading gold, if you're trading indices, this is my personal broker of choice. And again, we're gonna walk you through all the dimensions of this website and then walking you through how to create your account, funding your account, connecting it to TradeLocker, and also withdrawing. So on the homepage of tridentmarkets.com, you're going to see a couple of different tabs. You guys can see the homepage. Right away, you will have the button to create the account. We have $10 minimum deposits that can be put into your account. We have up to 500 to 1 leverage. You have minimum lots of 0.01 and over 145 different assets that you can trade on this website. So you can see they have a 24/7 support system, security, technology, pricing, everything here, okay? So the great thing, guys, with Trident is you're able to create a demo account and then also a live trading account as well. So that way you are able to test out the broker on TradeLocker if you want to play around with the lot sizes, get a feel for the account before you actually start putting your live funds there. Okay, so we're gonna start going straight into the account setup process. So if you actually hit create account, you will be prompted to filling out some information. So you're gonna see first name, last name, email, a password, and then consenting to the terms and conditions. Once you hit sign up, you're going to receive an email that is going to confirm your enrollment. I already personally have a login with Trident Markets, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign in. But simply put, you fill out your name, you fill out your email, select a password that you want, consent to the terms and conditions, and just simply hit sign up. You're gonna get email confirmations showing that you have officially registered with Trident Markets. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to log in. Now, when you log into your Trident, you're gonna always be requested a one-time passcode that is going to be sent to your email. This is for security purposes, of course, because you have your money here, right? This is your trading account. So I'm going into my email and we're going to check for this two-factor authorization code. And we are now in. So as soon as we pop into here, there's gonna be a couple of different buttons on your dashboard that you're gonna want to pay attention to. First and foremost, you're gonna have, again, your dashboard. It's gonna give you options for deposit, withdraw, my accounts, and internal transfer. The first thing that I would do when you are starting your Trident Markets accounts is you want to get KYC verified. You wanna make sure that you have your identification uploaded, because at the end of the day, again, we need to verify who is the trader, right? Who is the person that is creating this? So you can go under the verification tab. Now, I have already been verified. You see it, upload proof of ID to verify your identity. There's a couple of different options, whether you are US based or whether you are internationally based, such as photo IDs, driver's license, passports, etc. So you can go ahead, it's gonna ask you for a picture of the front and back of the IDs. Again, depending on the type of ID you have, it'll tell you how to basically take the pictures. But once you upload the pictures, you will wait a short amount of time. I got verified within the same day pretty quickly. They're going to be reviewing that you are who you say you are, right? You're the person who is actually setting the account is what is showing on the ID. So please make sure you have something valid that is not expired, because if you do not have valid ID, you will not be able to be verified, and that will halt your progress with setting up your live accounts for deposits, withdrawals, etc. So please make sure that you upload that. Again, you can see your documents here, additional documents that they may need you to upload, like other. You can click and drop files into here, put notes, etc. if you need to do that. You will see there's settings tabs here if you need to ever, update your emails, close your accounts. So that is the settings, that is the verification, documents. Now let's really talk about the main reason why you're probably watching this video, right? How can we actually set up my actual trading accounts, right? So if we go to my accounts, you will notice that there are a couple of different accounts that we can choose from here. It's going to be a demo account, and it's going to be what is called the ECN account. So the demo, very straightforward, is going to be your practice account. ECN is going to be the actual live account, all right? So if we are going to, for example, create a live account, the first thing we need to do is actually put money into the broker. We need to deposit funds into Trident Markets. You will not be allowed to create a trading account, a live trading account, if you do not have a balance sitting in your TradeX wallet. At this time, you can see I have like $93.45 here. I actually want to show you the process of putting money into the wallet because I already have some here, but we're going to go ahead and put in an extra $50 in here, right? So the way that we're going to do that is there's going to be a button right here that says deposit funds. Now, when you put deposit funds, we're going to select which type of cryptocurrency we want to use in order to make the deposit into Trident. Now, you're going to have an option between Bitcoin, USDT, Ethereum, etc. For this example, we're going to stick with something pretty simple that is very easy to send, which is going to be Bitcoin. And we're going to go ahead and do that through Cash App. So on Cash App, we're going to actually purchase Bitcoin, and we're going to send that Bitcoin to Trident Markets. Now, how do we do that? We need to first, again, start on Trident with selecting the Bitcoin option. It's going to ask you, do you want to add money to your wallet? You pick wallet. It'll show you any fees depending on your payment method. Again, if you're doing Bitcoin, USDT, it's going to be slightly different fees when it comes to that. So in this option, again, I'm going to select Bitcoin, select the wallet. We're going to put US dollars and then put the amount that we want to deposit, which in this case, we're going to do $50. Now, $50, when you hit go to payment, it's going to generate a QR code with a Bitcoin address. So that way we can know where to send the money to, right? The Bitcoin address or any crypto address that gets generated when you hit go to payment is going to be the location where we need to send that crypto to in order for it to hit your balance, all right? So going to make sure that really quickly on Cash App, since that's going to be the crypto wallet, I'm going to select in order to send the Bitcoin. I need to make sure that everything is good on that side. So do you need to use Cash App? No. You guys can use whatever crypto exchange or wallet you currently have. Again, Cash App is a very easy one to set up, especially if you're US based. If you want to use something like Binance, if you need to use something like Kraken, if you need to use something like Coinbase, depending, again, whether you're US based or if you are internationally based, you need to find out what is a crypto exchange that works for you. Same way with the brokers, you need to make sure that you are ID verified and able to purchase and send cryptocurrency on that exchange before you finish this part right here. All right, so please make sure that you are verified, that you are set on your crypto exchange so that you can, again, successfully send the money to this address that we are about to generate. So we're going to go ahead and go on Cash App. And I'm going to make sure, I already know I'm ID verified here. I know my bank information is already linked to Cash App here. And so I'm good to go on this side. All I have to do now is simply hit go to payment. And that's the next step. Now we are officially ready to get things going. So we're going to go on Cash App, as you can see here on the home screen. We select the Bitcoin option. And we're going to go ahead and buy $50 worth of Bitcoin. So we're going to hit the buy button and we're going to select $50, hit next. And now we are confirming our Bitcoin purchase of $50. So we can see here, confirm. And our purchase is successful. So because of the fees that are incorporated with purchasing Bitcoin, if you want to make sure you have exactly, for example, $50 in your Trident account, you need to create a small buffer to incorporate the fees. As you can see, I bought exactly $50. So right now it's sitting at $48.63, or you can see the decimal points exactly of how much Bitcoin we currently have. So we're gonna go ahead on Trident and we're going to actually put $48 for the deposit and hit the go to payment so that we can generate the Bitcoin address in which we are going to send this Bitcoin to. So as soon as we generate this code, we have two options that we can do now on Cash App and whatever other crypto exchange we're using to send the Bitcoin, by either copying and pasting the Bitcoin address or by scanning the QR code if you are using a computer on one end and having your mobile device on the crypto exchange. So we have the Bitcoin address. We're going to now on Cash App hit the send button, which is that little arrow, looks like a paper plane. And once we do that, we can see that we are going to send or receive Bitcoin. We're simply going to hit send Bitcoin. And now we can type in the exact amount of the Bitcoin that we have available, or simply put, we can scan the QR code by clicking on the top left, that little square, so that it generates the camera so we can scan the QR code. So if we go ahead and click on the square, allow, and you can see right away it captures the barcode, and now we have to make sure that the Bitcoin is properly selected. So we're gonna go ahead and put 0.000741 and hit pay. Now you can see priority arrives 10 minutes, about a $3.30 fee. If we do rush, it arrives in 2 hours. It's a $1.74 fee. And if we do standard, it arrives in about 24 hours for free. We're going to hit priority to arrive in 10 minutes. It's going to be another $3 and change of a fee in order to do that for the speed. So we're going to go ahead and hit next. So now it says insufficient Bitcoin balance. We had to adjust the amount. That's fine. We can go ahead and adjust the amount to now $45.40 and hit confirm and send. Again, to avoid this, guys, you can simply just buy more Bitcoin than you're actually trying to send. So that way you have that buffer for the fees that are incorporated. Again, if you want to explore different cryptos such as Dogecoin, such as USDT, and seeing if the fees are a little bit more reasonable on your end, then by all means you can go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and hit confirm and send. And now we are simply going to wait for this withdrawal to process, and you can see now, boom, the Bitcoin has been withdrawn out of Cash App and is now being sent to the Bitcoin address that we generated on Trident. So you saw it takes about 10 minutes in this example for the crypto to be received on Trident Markets' side. So for now, we simply have to wait until that money is deposited and it shows in our wallet. Now, if you're wondering, hey, what do I do now with, this QR code? It still shows a timer, right? You can simply just hit go back to Trident Markets, close the page, whichever way, it's fine. Guys, please make sure as well when you're sending the Bitcoin or the crypto that you're using, you have that time limit. You have to make sure that you send it before that expires. Okay, so pay attention, right? Pay attention to the time that is allocated on here. And that's why I think it's best that you are prepared before you actually hit the go to payment option, that you have the crypto purchased on your exchange, and that it is, ID verified and everything for you to be able to send with no issue. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Trident Markets, and we are back to the deposit fund screen. So originally you saw that I already had about $93.45 in here. So we're simply waiting for this next deposit to hit. You can see pending approval. So according to the exchanges, it should be somewhere within 10 minutes or less, depending on the speed that you choose and the fees that you're willing to pay. So again, we're gonna check back in a few minutes once this deposit hits. And once it does, we can go ahead and moving into creating the live account. Now, something that we can do, right, in the meantime of waiting for the deposit is look at what it's like to have a demo account as well. So if you actually want to create a demo account with Trident Markets, we can go to the My Accounts tab, hit demo, And here you're going to be able to select the currency, US dollars, and now leverage. For those that don't know what leverage is, essentially what this is the broker is allowing you to have a certain amount of power when it comes to how aggressively you can risk when you are trading. Now, general rule of thumb, the higher of a balance that you have to trade with, the less leverage you probably really need. If you are somebody that wants to aggressively compound a very small trading account, you're probably going to need a higher leverage. So let's just go with something like 500 to 1. And we can actually select the balance that we want to have on this demo account, right? Whether you want to trade with something like $100 to get a feel for how it would be on your small live account, whether that's 500, 5,000, 10,000, right? You have plenty of options here. If we just simply go with something like $1,000 and we hit create account, you're going to see, okay, Trade Locker demo account has been created, and you can see access details have been sent to your email address. So for your demo or your live account, as soon as you create it, you're going to need to check the email that is actually linked into your Trident markets so that you can see, what are my, details as far as my trader account password, the server that we need to put on there so that we can hook it up to Trade Locker. So checking my email, and I see new demo Trade Locker account has been created. Gives me an account number, gives me a password, gives me the server. Okay, so we can actually see that also the deposit has already been approved by Trident. So the balance has now jumped up to $138.39. So guys, we can officially already create our live account as well. I highly recommend that in general you do trade on your demo account before you move into your live account if you have no idea how Trade Locker works, or if you just really don't have a clue how the lot sizes work for this broker specifically. Every single broker is going to have a certain sensitivity with their lot sizes. For example, some prop firms may need a very high lot size for you to even see your account balance move much, versus others where it's very sensitive, and even a 0.01 lot size can still really move the needle on a small account, for example, of $138. All right, so now that we have money hit our wallet, we're going to do the same process that we just basically did for the demo to create the live account. So we hit my accounts, we're going to hit Trident Markets Trade Locker ECN, selecting the currency US dollar, selecting the leverage, we'll go with 500 to 1 since it is a small balance, and we're going to hit create account. Now, same way that we did with the demo, we should be receiving an email with the login credentials for the live account. Okay, so you will notice here it says click the launch button to access your Trade Locker account. Note that your login details have also been sent to your inbox. You can hit launch, it's going to send you straight to Trade Locker. And we are now in Trade Locker. So now that you have your Trade Locker logged in, you're going to notice on the bottom here that the balance is showing $0, right? That's because we have not deposited any funds into the account yet. So what we need to do, guys, is actually go to the next step, which is transferring the funds from your wallet on Trident Markets into the actual trading account. Now, the way that we do that is we're going to go ahead and hit the internal transfer button, and we are going to select a transfer type, and we're going to put wallet to trading platform. From here, we're going to transfer from the wallet. You can see the balance sitting right there. Transfer to the ECN account that was just created. And we're going to confirm that here. The email says it's 41644. Perfect. Amount to transfer, we're going to put 138.39. And we're going to put request transfer. So we want to confirm, are we sending the 138.39 from US wallet into the account with ID 416484? Yes, transfer. And now you will see that your wallet goes to 0. So don't panic. Let's completely normal, right? You can see now that your transfer is in progress. Okay, go back to my accounts, and you give it enough time, you're gonna refresh that and see that your balance here is going to refresh to that 138.39 in this example. So we can see we refresh and it is now there. So what we want to do now is go on Trade Locker, and you can see that it is already showing here $138.39 ready to go, ready to trade. How do I withdraw my profits? And it's basically the same way that we go ahead and actually deposit the money. We're just working backwards, right? Reverse engineering. So we need to actually move that money from our trading account back to our wallet on Trident Markets. So let's say, hey, I made some profits on my Trident account. I'm ready to withdraw. What you can do is you can request a internal transfer here. And we're going to put from trading platform to wallet. You can select the account right here, 137 with 81 cents, transfer to US dollars. And here we can put was 137 with 81 cents and put request transfer. You want to confirm the details, hit transfer, and now transfer is complete. So we are just waiting for this to update now. We'll give it a second and refresh the page. And now we should see that balance kick right back into that top left corner of the Trident Markets website, which is our wallet. So remember, guys, we have two things on Trident. We have the wallet sitting up there, and then we have the actual trading live account balance. So when you're starting, like I showed you earlier, you want to put the money from the wallet to the trading platform. Right now, since we are withdrawing, we are putting from trading platform to the wallet. So now we can refresh, and we see 137 with 81 cents. Very quick, very seamless, something I really love about this broker. Now, how do I get this out into my bank account, right? Well, guys, this is where now we have to request a withdrawal. So if we are requesting a withdrawal, we can do that in Bitcoin, USDT, etc. If we go ahead and choose something like Bitcoin, we are going to select the wallet, amount to withdraw, 137 with 81 cents, and we hit request withdrawal. Now, here you're gonna see if you want a grant bonus, if you want a normal withdrawal, right? You can see the terms and conditions, right, of what happens if you do not withdraw. What are the benefits of doing that? You can check all of that in the terms and conditions. In this case, we're just going to go with a normal withdrawal, and we're going to confirm that we want to request that in Bitcoin for that amount. We hit withdraw, and we're going to get an email confirming. Okay, so we're going to check our inbox here for a two-factor authorization, and I got my code. So guys, that's what's great, is there's a lot of security when it comes to this broker as far as depositing, withdrawing, making sure that nobody can just go in here and just do that on your behalf, right? You get email confirmations for every action. So we requested the withdrawal, and now we're saying, where do we wish to enter these funds into? So we need to put our Bitcoin address here since I withdrew in Bitcoin. So whatever exchange you are using, again, to do your transactions, you need to know what is your wallet address. Where is this Bitcoin or USDT going to go? So I'm going to grab my Bitcoin address from my crypto exchange, which is going to be Cash App again in this situation, and we're going to hit paste. Now, we have that address put in here, and yes, this is the correct wallet address, so we're going to go ahead and hit withdraw. And success. So now that money is being moved from Trident Markets into my crypto exchange. We can see that there are pending withdrawals. It does take some time, again, depending on the blockchain, on the approvals. You can expect a little bit of a waiting period. But essentially, once that has cleared from Trident side, you will see that money show up on your crypto platform, again, whether it's Cash App, Coinbase, Binance, whatever exchange you're using. And from there, you can go ahead and do that, profit what you will. If you want to move it to your bank account, if you want to keep that in your crypto exchange wallet, completely up to you. But this is basically a start to finish, how to set up Trident Markets, how to get ID verified, how to have a demo account, how to create a live account, transferring money in and out of it. So you have pretty much everything that you needed here. Again, if you have any questions or anything that you needed help with specifically with Trident Markets, they do have a 24/7 customer support service. So please, you can go ahead and message them directly, explain whatever situation you find yourself in with them. They will guide you, walk you through the entire platform. But guys, this has been, a great experience with Trident Markets. And if you are in Akashex, right, our private mentorship program, we do have something very exciting called Tap to Trade. And again, if you are somebody that is watching this as an Akashex member, starting your first live account probably, and you're wondering like, man, can I connect this to Tap to Trade? Absolutely. You can definitely connect your Trident Markets account to Tap to Trade. I have other videos, other resources that you can find from your leaders or from my personal YouTube channel that will show you, the process of how to actually set up Tap to Trade. But essentially for this video, guys, that is it. So I hope that this was an eye-opener that shows you, a very clear, simple way to, getting involved with one of the greatest brokers out there right now with Trident Markets. So guys, appreciate you. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day and happy trading.